Sunday morning, been out for my run. I am in work. Matthew Durston has very kindly sent me one of his brand new rolling mills. Durston rolling mills, you all know, British brand rolling mills and jewellery tools. And he has just produced this brand new rolling mill and he has sent it to me for me to put together a short little film all about it, how it works, what the features are and so forth. The problem is the rolling mill is down here and I have to get it upstairs. Wish me luck. Oh, what? There is no way I am going to get that upstairs, especially in the box. That is a big bad boy. Gotta get it out of the box somehow. The one thing you must never do, when picking up a rolling mill is pick it up by the top or by the handle at all. That's quite a weak point. You really need to get your hand in underneath the framework and lift it. Lift it, and preferably with two people. This is going to be a heck of a struggle. First things first though, I gotta fasten it down, which means I gotta take off my small little mill off the bench and put the other one on. Why is it whenever you wanna go and drill, the battery is always dead? Bolted down, and this is my little bit of a setup. Excuse the mess behind the lights. One main light, we've got our one camera, close-up camera, another light, and because I don't really want an awful lot of echoing, we got these soundproofing boards right in front of me as well. So fingers crossed, they are going to make the sound a lot better. My memory is so bad these days. I've got to have a few little notes stuck in front of the camera as well. This morning I did some filming for Matthew Durston. Oh gosh, it's bright in here. For Matthew Durston, he's just released a brand new rolling mill. He needed to get a film done really quick for that, and he very kindly sent it up to me in the week. Oh, my throat today must be coming down with something. So now it's Sunday evening and now I have just got to sit down and edit this particular film. It's amazing how long these films take to film because you've got to get everything just right. You have to get all the close-ups just right, and the number of times I fluffed up my lines, absolutely unbelievable. But what I like about this, talking to you, is that it is so spur of the moment. It doesn't matter if I mess up or I happen to drop the camera or whatever it happens to be. It's so impromptu, it's not set up, it's pretty much as is, no scripted or even not scripted, and just as it is. So, looking good. Focus on me. Thank you. So I am going to be editing now for the rest of the evening. I'm going to import the files onto my editing PC that I've got set up. There we go. Thank you very much. Let's get cracking. And I love you. Thank you. I love USB 3 ports. They transfer files so quickly. I absolutely love them to bits. I must have spent close to 2 hours filming for about a 10-minute film. Oh yes. Transferring files at around about 42 megabytes a second. That is an awesome speed. We're transferring over 1.5 gig in less than 40 seconds. Stunning, absolutely lovely. USB 3. What a cool looking rolling mill. I've been lucky enough to have been sent Durston. Oh no! My muff. This is my muff. This is a little fluffy, thank you, focus, thank you. This is a little fluffy device that sits on top of the camera with a little bit of Velcro, and it stops the sound of the wind from doing this. And it sounds like this, basically. And you wouldn't believe how much this cost me. So, I do like this. We've been through so much together, me and my muff. We've been through the washing machine, haven't we? We've been through the washing machine. We've been through the washing machine. And even Charlotte screamed out loud when she found it in my pocket. She wondered what it was. She thought it was a caterpillar. One of those little creepy little caterpillars that does this, you know? Anyway, alright, let's get back to editing. I get distracted so easy, so easy. So you may be wondering what program I use for editing the films. The films for At the Bench. Why aren't you focusing on me? Thank you. The films for At the Bench, I use a program called Avid Pinnacle Studio. I have used it for the last 6 years, I would have thought. It's still the version 15 that I bought 6 years ago. I don't need all the latest gimmicks and all the fancy fade-ins, fade-outs and that sort of thing. So for my At the Bench films, Pinnacle Studio 15 works really fine for me. But these vlogs I put together on Adobe Premiere Elements. Is it Premiere Elements? It's the basic type of editing. And to be honest, at the moment, that is all I need. I don't do anything flash fancy or anything like that. If I want anything flash and fancy, then I'll use my Pinnacle. But for this particular film I'm doing for Matthew, Pinnacle's going to be fine. I can whip through films so much quicker. I've actually got Premiere Pro CC, but you know, I just don't have the time to sit down and learn all the ins and outs and all the shortcuts to go 100% on Premiere Pro. It's going to take a while to get used to a different type of editing software. I'm not quite sure when the last time I got in front of this camera, but today is Thursday and it has been one heck of a busy day. Christmas, only a few weeks away, and we have been selling absolutely loads and loads and loads of stuff. Oh my goodness me, oh, blown out. There we go. I've gone through different lights then. So I'm upstairs. I got some filming to do. This is quite an interesting film because I got the wrong end of the stick. One of At the Bench members, Julie, she wanted a particular film made all about step rolling. There are various ways that you can step roll. I did one way. I didn't ask Julie exactly what she wanted, so I've done a film. It was actually coincides with a commission that I had to do, so it was no problem at all. Step rolling a ring shank, making it thinner in a certain area, making it wider in another area without having to hammer it or file it by step rolling it using a rolling mill. Unfortunately, I got the wrong type of step rolling that she wanted me to explain. Now she's been in contact with me, and now I'm going to do a film for Julie, but it's not just for her, it's for all the At The Bench members as well. So if you're into jewellery making, you want to learn more hints, tips, tricks, techniques, brand new tools, jewellery projects, making projects from beginners to advanced level, go to www, so it's all the W's, atthebench.com. So that's www.atthebench.com, all one word. On there, have a read about it, have a look at the reviews, join as a Freeview member. Down the page on the right hand side, there's a little section, membership options, something like that. Pop along as a Freeview member, take a look, see what you think. It's relatively inexpensive for a monthly membership, or alternatively, you can go for a yearly membership, which in the long run is cheaper as well. So, we finished work. You can see all the lights behind me now. Ooh, I am going to be sorting out a film for Julie, but as I said, it's going to go on live on At The Bench, and I'm doing this really quick. Hopefully I can get this film done today, and it'll go live this week as well, so it'll be live by the time you actually watch this vlog. So don't forget, if you're into jewellery making, pop along to atthebench.com. I'd appreciate it. And also, if you do like these videos and these vlogs and the hints and tips that we put on YouTube, don't forget, please click subscribe, like it for me, leave a comment down below. We make content for At The Bench and the YouTube based upon what you, the viewer, wants to see. It's a two-way sort of thing. You tell me what you want to make and I will make it for you. So it's reciprocal. You tell me, you show me what you want, and I'll do it back. It's simple as that. Same with At The Bench. We've got lots and lots of ideas coming on At The Bench, but again, at the end of the day, the content is driven by the viewer, which is you and the audience. So please, any suggestions, your new tools, new techniques, that sort of thing, just let us know by numerous ways. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and all those sort of things. And also you can leave comments down below in the comment section. So I'm gonna crack on with some filming. Gotta tidy my bench. Gotta make it look good. A few weeks ago, an At The Bench member contacted me by the name of Julie. She wanted me to show how do not cut it. Those are where we need to cut it once we have made it round. I don't really have sort of a bucket list. I do like going places, but not necessarily many times, if that makes sense. If you want to call it a bucket list, there's one thing that I have always wanted to do, and I've always wanted to ride a motorbike. Now, to many people that may seem something so natural. It is to me. I've been on the back of a motorbike twice, but that's about it. So when I asked Kerry, do you know what I fancy learning to do? What she said? I said, I fancy learning to ride a motorbike. She said, no, you're not having a motorbike. I said, no, I don't want a motorbike. What I fancy doing is learning to ride one. She said, you're not having a motorbike. And I said to her again, do you know what? I don't want a motorbike. I just want to be able to ride a motorbike. And so the conversation went. I'm on my way home now. It's a cold evening. And I'm not getting many street lights by here, so it really is dark. And another thing I've always fancied, now we're on the subject, I've always fancied a scooter. Not a kiddie's push-along scooter. I've always fancied like a Piaggio or a classic sort of, it's getting rather dark now, or a classic sort of Vespa. Not with all the badges and the chrome like the mods, but just a standard sort of classic Vespa. Well, what I don't want is if if, and that's a big if, I ever had one, because remember what I just said, you're not having a motorbike, and I know they're mopeds or scooters, and I would not want L plates on my scooter, because that's for young kids. I'm not a young kid anymore. Are you focusing on me? Anyway, so I apologise about the camera. You can see how cold it is, and I think the camera's having problems trying to focus on me. Okay, so I apologise if we're out of focus, but I'm sure you can hear me and you get the message. I want to learn how to ride a motorbike. I have got some really important... It's not as cold out there today. I don't know why I'm going to be absolutely sweating in my hat and coat. Okay, so I have got some really important work to do today being Saturday, and also, well, the important work is gonna take me a couple of days to do, hence I'm in on my day off, and I'm going to be doing it most probably all day tomorrow as well, Sunday, but that's life. Christmas we got it today, is Saturday, so what's that, for 3 weeks today is going to be Christmas Eve. So all systems go, no excuses. It's 7-day week at the moment, working evenings, got to get the jobs done, because if I don't get the jobs done, people don't get their little Christmas presents, or even big Christmas presents, and so I will be in deep doo-doos if we didn't get it done in time, basically. All hands to the deck. Jason's in every day now. There's no days off for him either. Again, he works evenings as well if the work is there, and it's just got to get done. And I'd rather do all the work now, work all the evenings now, knowing that like a week before Christmas that I can have my evenings off, and Jason can have his evenings off with his family as well. So, as usual, first things first, let's get the coffee going. Does anybody else have a problem, especially when you're doing a lot of work and a lot of filing and detailed work, that your thumb or your fingers split right on the end? My thumb at the moment is sore, and I know that that is the start of a split going to happen. I normally put in perhaps a bit of some cream, something like that, but a guy, one of the reps that came round, suggested I get this. This is something called Snowfire ointment stick. I've been trying this, and it smells like my nan's soap, my grandmother's soap that she used to use sort of 30-40 years ago. I think there's camphor in it, and it's good for dry skin conditions, and that's what your fingers get because you're constantly perhaps washing them and cleaning them at this time of year. So that's what I've been starting to use, Snowfire. Very unusual, and it's like green. It's like a green camphor sort of smell. But if you use something on your hands that stops your fingers cracking, and yes, I use things like alligator skin, crocodile skin, so to go over the ends of my thumbs, like these sort of things here that we make up from. Just show you now, in my drawers, here we go. These sort of things. It's like a roll of alligator skin. And you roll it up and you protect the ends of your fingers and your thumbs with it, like that, and that just puts on. And whilst that is good, I still find my thumb dries out. It's always my left thumb that I get a problem with. If any of you have any alternative treatments or products or things that you use on your fingers to make them nice and soft, please leave them, your suggestions and your products in the comments down below, and I'd love to know. But at the moment, I find this Snowfire really, really good. I got that off eBay because I'm too lazy to go anywhere else. They didn't have it in my chemist. So Snowfire is something that I am using at the moment, and that is pretty good. As I said, down below, comment section, let me know what you think.